Dash Mystery Playoffs in 2024. Got a good one for you today. Kupppo versus Diggy Diggy Dang. One of the coolest names in the tournament, in my opinion. Kupppo, one of our Dash devs, and Dang, a very excellent player. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Joining me in the booth land, we have JXB Adam and the great Jestro Zooks on tracking. Welcome, Adam. Thanks for joining me today.
Hey, Salty, no problem. Honestly, there are other really awesome names, some that participated in the tournament, some that didn't. Like Jestro Zooks, awesome name. Salty Pigeon, look at that. Look at you guys go. And then there's just, Adam with 3 random letters at the front. That's me.
Well, you're just Xylophone Batman, Adam.
Just Xylophone Batman. I love it. That's great.
Instead
So
of
what kind of
batarangs, you
seed are
throw
we going to
xylophone
have?
keys. Yeah, instead of batarangs, you throw xylophone keys.
Yes,
I'm
there
not.
you go.
I'm
They
not
don't come
sure.
back to me. They just stick. But it's all good. I don't think the batarangs ever go back to Batman. But we are off. We should be seeing the runners start shortly.
Yeah, so best out of 3 in the Dash Mystery Playoffs. The rules are pretty much the same as they were before. I noticed when playing a practice seed that the light up icon for the pressure valve was fixed. So if you see that icon jump out, that means your gravity suit's doing heat damage protection of 25%. We do get some info right off the bat, no full countdown, and no charge beam.
Well, that means we're either going to have Chozo or Major Minor. And I don't know about you, but I would prefer Major Minor just because it's a little more exciting to watch than Chozo.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I've been starting to grow fond of Chozo seeds, but whatever we get, I like the modes that the Dash devs have implemented. So.
Oh, absolutely. Regardless of the mode, we have 2 great racers who are going to put on an amazing show for us this afternoon.
And not only once, but perhaps twice or maybe even 3 times, depending on how close these races get.
That's right. We're going to be back to back to back today, and starting out with the morph ball on the morph pedestal. So as usual, I know nothing.
Yeah, so if we get a nice piece of ammo in the ceiling over here, then we can call it Chozo, or if, like, Screw Attack is down here on this Chozo statue, we also know.
Well,
But
it's
no
just a
info.
power bomb. We still don't know. Chat, we're running out of time. Is it going to be Major Minor? Is it going to be Chozo? Are we going to be confused for the first 5 minutes of this seed?
Definitely the last one.
Well, all we got to do is get an E-tank up here in the ceiling and we'll have no idea. Nope, it's high jump. That's Major Minor.
Major Minor. So just what the Adam ordered. Wanting to see some Major Minor, and Major Minor we get.
All right, and we get some missiles behind here at Beta Missiles. I anticipate the runners will go to the left and check the meme route portal just to see what's going on there, whether or not it's area randomization or if we're in a vanilla map.
And Chad is asking how many people are actually named Adam. JXB is, and WXR. I'm not. If you want to know, my name's Dan, so we have 2 of the same letters we're sharing in there, but otherwise, I don't know.
We appreciate that 7-8 time. We definitely like that. We do have area randomization on. What's down here? Oh, that's single chamber. We're not going that way right now.
No, way too early for that. Oh, nice dodge by Dang there. Hopefully Kupppo can get that same nice pattern. Get back out of here in one piece. But yeah, Sunday. We got the monster truck Samuses running wild all over Zebus.
That's
Lots
right.
of great matches for you today.
Yeah, if you haven't seen them already, there were several great matches this morning, and we still have more matches after this one.
Yes, and Adam will be calming one of them.
Or tracking, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Or tracking and calming, which is really fun. We get super missiles under Old Mother Brain that completes our minor ammo collection, in so much as we have one of each of the minor ammos.
And that's good news. That means we don't have to go hunting for one specific piece of ammo forever. I was playing a seed the other day that took me 17 minutes to find power bombs. It was ridiculous.
I seem to recall seeds that have taken like an hour to find power bombs or supers, but that's not happening with this one. We are climbing up, and I think our next stop is going to be our old friend Bomb Terizo.
Absolutely. And a beautiful climb by Kupo, too. Parlor's given both our runners a little bit of fits, but that's Parlor for you.
Well,
likes
also
doing that.
they have high jump boots early, so that kind of messes with the muscle memory. And screw attack at Bomb Terizo. What a nice early item.
It is par lore for the course. I like that. Shoutouts to 7-8 time. And a
Well,
big gamba on Varia, which is, I mean, most of us call it Kraid's Nightlight, but a lot of Super Metroid runners call it the Varia suit.
absolutely. Let's see where Dang is going to go. Going to take a save at the ship. Will we go to Gauntlet or to the right?
But with Screw Attack, I think Gauntlet's a decent play here. We do have one major up there. Can't be a suit, but it can be something something pretty nice. And Dang is all about it right now. All right.
Yeah, it can be anything from a nice plasma beam, maybe our charge beam, could be another movement item like Space Jump or Spring Ball, or it might just be an E-Tank, which at this juncture of the game is not a bad find. And we have Kupo doing the same play, finding out that those wall jumps with high jump on are difficult. Dang, pulling it off. Kupo deciding that high jump just needs to be shut off for a second.
I would have done the exact same thing that Kupo did. I'm so not used to that jump with high jump boots. If you have speed in high jump, then it doesn't matter anymore, but just high jump is... it feels weird this early in the game.
All right, and we do see that it is an energy tank at the back of Gauntlet. And Dang is going to continue through, check the two minor items, probably we'll pick one or both of them up, and then we'll go see what is at Terminator. Kupo following directly behind. Go ahead, Salty.
Oh, I was just going to say, energy tank, not that exciting, but since it's our first one, still a nice thing to see. And extra supers. That's always nice. That made it more worth it.
Yeah, we take supers all day long, at least to 30, and sometimes all the way to 60, or I think it would be called the moon beyond that.
I like moon supers.
And
They
we get
make
a
you feel real
grapple.
strong. Ooh, okay.
So we have a good chunk of our Suitless Meridia kit.
Yeah, we got half of it already up here in California. And next portal, please.
East Meridia back. We are not going that way. We're going to check over here at whatever this side is called. Mushroom Kingdom, maybe?
Yeah, so that was the bad East Meridia. Takes extra time to get through there. Good to know about.
And
Here we
get
go.
we get New Bridge, so I think we're gonna follow that one.
Yeah, lots of spicy majors to check out and a major minor seed here in Green Bryn. So maybe we find out what suit wins the opening gamba, or
we might.
we get something else. I think we'll get something else.
All right, both runners gonna check the back side of the top portal up here, and it's Red Bryn, another nice place to be. Good hub for areas. I anticipate Dang is gonna do a check up here and then head back into Green Bryn. But the game might just tell him to keep going, and we're on the other side of Criteria on the backside of Moat, so we're going to keep doing some portal checks.
Yeah, so we never actually got to this side yet. This will be nice knowledge for Dang, and kupppo is following at his heels. Want to get as much portal knowledge as early as possible. Ooh, Croc, two
It's our
majors
friend
here.
Croc. And Dang, no hesitation, right at it with Croc.
And yeah, Croc, major, minor Croc. We got two options of coolness that might happen down here. And Dang with the grapple beam, we'll find one of them in just a couple seconds. Ooh, ice beam.
That's an ice beam. This early, not super great, but at the end of the game with the Metroid rooms, and it's also piece number 3 of our Suitless Meridia kit.
Yeah, and 3 out of 4 is enough to do it, and kupppo deciding no thank you to Croc. So if Suitless is forced, this is gonna be good for Dang.
Yeah, kupppo sees Croc and says no thank you, and having a little bit of issues getting back across Moat with the grapple beam.
Yeah, us speedrunners don't normally have grapple beam for this, so it's kind of weird. This is like the one room where a casual would beat a lot of speedrunners in.
Yeah, the decisions here all look good. Dang gonna come over here and check this minor item. More power bombs, but we only have 10, so more power bombs, more better. 15 is better than 10. Gives us our potential for a crystal flash. I can words, chat, I promise.
Words are tough on all the days that end in day. So, I feel you, man.
Oh man, they all end in day? I thought they only ended in Y. Jeez, dropping all these knowledge bombs on me, Salty, thanks.
Oh,
And
wave
we
beam at
have
Spacer.
Wave Beam at Spazer. So now we've got another boss of the game that's going to show up later if we go to the Wave Gate. Do we remember we have the Wave Beam?
That's another mini boss in the rando seeds. We shall
but that's
find out.
That's it just for fun, mini boss. And what's Dang gonna find down here? Morph bombs.
Okay, so Croc not massive, but that ice beam is a nice find. Get this portal check. Nice grab jump out of the tube there by kupppo.
Ooh, it's Kraid's lair. That's a place we want to find. And we might get our first boss check.
Yeah, get a little bit of boss info. That'll be neat. Hopefully it's one kupppo can defeat right now, which would be technically everyone but Ridley, but that would be a really annoying Dragon fight.
And it would be also a difficult Dragon escape with only having the grapple beam to do a grapple jump off of the turret.
Yeah, grapple and 1 tank of energy. Probably wouldn't even want to do it right now. Oh no, Dang!
Dang, oh no! What happened?
Was there a save? Okay, there was a save.
No, this is Gauntlet. This was the save before Gauntlet. This is ouchies.
Definitely ouchies, but not restart ouchies. Well, let's see if Dang can claw back into this. Definitely skilled enough to do so. But this is a big advantage kupppo here.
We find Phantoon in Kraid's warehouse, marked with Kraid, so we have either shifted or surprised bosses today.
If I get another surprise boss, that'll be the last 3 comms I've done with surprise bosses. I think that might be a record. Nice Doppler. That was
what a Doppler. Wow.
And yeah, our runners can head back to Green Brim whenever they want to check out all the majors that are still left behind.
And 2 rounds, Fantoon. Say good night, Mr. Spectral Entity. Good
Beautifully
night.
done Fantoon. Especially with the low health. It's like a any percent new route Fantoon, except you have Screw Attack to help save a little bit of on damage for defense. You can jump through those blue flames. But a very good fight.
All right, and because we have shifted bosses, we're going to find out that the pantry over here will have been opened by defeating that Fantoon.
And what goodies do we have in the pantry? I don't think we're going to have the pancakes in there, because we have a lot of suitless stuff available in the seed so far.
Maybe we'll find that nightlight you were talking about.
Ooh, yeah, maybe. Oh, no.
No.
It's something different. I forget what that thing's called, though.
So that's really good news for Kupo finding the Spood Beaster, because that is a Botwoon hallway access item. And having skipped Croc, we know it's unlikely Kupo will be heading back there anytime soon.
All right, dang about to find Crate's Warehouse and that Speed Booster, or Spood Beaster, depending on where you're from and what traditions you like to follow. Either way, great item. And it
Absolutely.
might make ice irrelevant.
It
might.
could. Well, it won't make ice irrelevant for the Metroids, but definitely could make it irrelevant for getting through Botwoon's hallway. And what's down here at the charge beam location? More E. Also, we can check the waterway item having the speed booster this early.
Yeah, this is not a check we see every seed. It's a longer check, and we don't normally have speed booster.
Yeah, you're not going to see this check without speed booster, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is not the Dash Recall version where Spazer opens these blocks for you anymore. But let's see what's back here. Okay,
More E.
well, not the
we
best,
got
but
3
not the worst.
E-tanks. You need 3 E-tanks to beat the game, so not terrible.
Oh man, MM2's
Salty,
trying to ban my
I think
fake
MM2
words.
doesn't like your Spood Beaster stuff.
I don't know how to feel about that. I'm a little hurt, but you know what? Life will go on.
I have it on good authority that even though Salty might feel a little extra salty about that, Salty will fly on. Kupo remembering the wave beam for the wave gate check, as Dang is doing battle with Fantoon.
Fantoon battle on no energy tanks. Nicely done.
Wow.
And there's the nightlight.
Varia suit behind the wave gate. Varia is the winner of our suit prediction.
And I think that was Junk Dump's choice, so gonna get the Dino Dance of Happiness. But that's a good find and very impressive Fantoon kill by Dang.
All right, Kupo coming over to the other side of Brinstar, going to go down and check the Edicoon's item. Probably will not do the full loop here. Dang going to be happy to see the speed booster.
It's crazy with the map, Rando, that, you know, you can take a death that looks bad, but now Dang is pretty much tied back up with Kupo, a couple super short.
Question from chat, is Kupo's high jump off? Yes, I believe Kupo's high jump was turned off to check Gauntlet, and Kupo has not turned it back on yet.
That makes sense. I haven't seen a menu from Kupo since then.
All right, next stop is Bryn Reserve, and then we're going to see what the top of the Bryn elevator is.
first going to check out this early supers room. We do have one major in here. Power bombs, Dane going back for the waterway check. Oh, just another
It is
reserve.
our second shiny tank. Will Kupo pick it up and go for reserve percent? I don't think it would be intentional to go for reserve percent, but who knows?
All right, so Kupo got one more portal check to go over here before we make a new decision about where to go. Although Norfair is now open, so I would imagine that's where Kupo wants to be.
Yep, taking one last look at the power bombs under the bridge and saying, I got 25. I don't need more of those right now. In fact, because we have Varia suit, doesn't need any at all. Both runners remembering they have wave beam. Good job, both of you.
And that's a nice sign. Sight to see. I mean, not sign to see. Varia for both runners.
It's neat to see runners overcome that muscle memory, because I've seen numerous times they just come in here and immediately go, and it's the wreck ship, front of wreck ship at the top of Green Bryn. Another good find.
Absolutely, we can hopefully knock another boss out here. No charge beam. I don't know. We might have enough ammo for Ridley with all those power bombs. I'm not sure that's tight.
It would be difficult, especially considering there's no place to really farm up supers for Ridley. And there's also the spooky missile minor item, which could be another super.
Yeah, it's a good point. We're going to have to use at least 2 supers just to get down to the boss here. I don't know
So
why
this Ripper out here is the only super missile farm, by the way. And it is slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Kupo used the super to kill the Ripper with a screw attack on.
Probably didn't want to risk falling into the ocean, killing the Ripper with the screw attack, but taking that safety save before going down in boss shifted or surprise, a great idea to do. And now we're gonna go check that spooky missile location.
Okay, so
More
confirmation
power bombs.
we don't have enough ammo to take Ridley out. So Kupo does have enough items to escape Dragon's room if Kupo remembers that high jump has been collected. It's been a while since he turned that off.
Yeah, it was right at the very beginning and right almost immediately after collecting it, so difficult. And what do we got? Dragon? Kraid. So Kraid and Fantoon deciding to swap apartments for the seed.
And that's the best find. Absolutely for Kupo here.
Yep, it's going to be 2 quick majors, one behind Kraid, who is not going to do any stand-up shenanigans, and then the right side supers will be also a major, as that is Fantoon's boss reward item. Another E-Tank.
Well, nothing to sneeze at.
Not
At
at
least
all.
not yet. A little surprised Green Bryn didn't have a couple more major items, but I think the mode really wants us to do suitless stuff.
So far, it feels like we're being pointed towards a suitless Meridia or gravity suit in deep in Norfair, whether upper or lower.
Yeah, thankfully, with that Varia, we don't have to do any of the heat runs, even though the game's given us enough energy to do it now.
Dang, making some decisions. Gonna go down here. I actually like going down and checking Business Center before doing Wreck Ship, just because if our gravity suit happens to be hiding down here, we can cut out a lot of the checks in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with that death, I'm sure Dang is thinking exactly the same thing. We saw some arm pumps of thought before making this play. Of course,
And I
it looks
think,
like Kupo is bailing after checking just right side supers. Not going to go to the back of Wreck Ship. May have to deduce that Torian is there later. Torian being the only other dead end that we have not found.
another E-Tank for Dang at Ice. And I think with Kupo skipping the other major checks in Wreck Ship, we won't see that at all this seed, because Dang definitely feels behind with that earlier death.
And it looks like we're going to get an iceless escape here. Mocking out, very nicely done by Dang.
More
And another
energy.
E-Tank. Well, we're
Kupo's
starting
like,
to
I've had
run out
enough.
of all E. Don't get me wrong. There's still, I think, 7 more in the pool, but we have found quite a few of them.
Yeah, Kupo saw that tank and was like, yeah, I'm done with that. Thanks anyway.
Yeah, no charge beam, no plasma. Not really thinking about stand up or anything like that right now. Also thinking 6.5 seconds is 6.5 seconds. I'd like to save. About to be disappointed at the ice beam check with another E tank.
Well, it's not that I'm surprised at all the E-Tanks. I'm just, I don't know, it's been a lot of items in a row. Not much to talk about, it's just more energy.
All right. Kupo going to face tank that E-tank at the ice beam. Dang, in Bubble Mountain, collecting some supers down here. Up to 20. Still got 10 more to go to be at what I will call uncomfortable Ridley ammo, but probably for both of these runners would be much more comfortable than I certainly would be.
Absolutely. And Dang is going to be checking the major over here, Norfolk Reserve first.
Yep, and Kupo doing crumble shaft, sees some power bombs going to drop down and probably do southern route to Croc's door to get that portal information.
Yeah, grab some
Imagine
more
another
portal knowledge.
E-tank at Norfair Reserve.
More portal knowledge on the way to Bubble Mountain. It's a good route.
Absolutely. This seed rated E for everyone. Absolutely, DJ. Absolutely. All right. Dang, gonna go right down here and check out our speed booster location. Kupo is currently frozen in crumbled shaft.
That's an E-Tank. We haven't seen one of those in 35 seconds. So that's pretty neat.
All right, Kupo's back in Red Bryn, which I think we saw the Croc door from Red Bryn earlier. That's all right. We still have the wave beam that could save us from an all E Norfair, I think.
I'd feel bad for the runners if Gravity was actually up at its vanilla location, because no one wants to check the back of ship.
So that was very interesting on Kupo's side. Fell into the Vile Plume, but didn't trigger the animation, so had to back up to trigger the animation to get out of the Vile Plume. Don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, I've had that happen. It was weird. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. Or sometimes you can morph and hit yourself on the spike and get out a little faster. Depends where you land.
All right, looks like Kupo's gonna go check the X-ray location now, and Dang about to show us what hides at the wave beam location. It is an all-energy Norfair, chat. That is unusual.
Hey, another energy tank.
And an energy tank at X-ray. I assure you, chat, everyone in chat, there are more items in the pool, and we will find them soon.
Well, we have to now. I think we found together almost all of the E-tanks in the seed.
Not quite all of them, but we have found
12, maybe?
more than half.
Oh, we found 11. I was close. Only 3 E-tanks left in the pool, so we're going to start running into other items here soon.
I think we might be including the reserve tanks as part of the E stuff, maybe. Question from chat. What was at Grapple? Morph ball bombs.
And Ice Beam was behind Croc.
Yep, the Chronic Door holds the good side of East Meridia.
The only place these runners really don't want to be at the moment. I wonder if Kubo forgot about the high jump boots.
I think that is a reasonable thing. Just got them very, very early, turned them off almost right away, and just, you know, it's a thing.
Then you get to focusing on your route and the race, and yeah, it makes sense.
And DJ in chat pointing out he uses a tracker, but using a tracker and looking at a tracker, two very different things. Or maybe he's just waiting for the most appropriate time to do a pause to turn them back on. Though I would think that high jump boots would save enough time on movement alone that you'd want to have them on at this point. And we have Tracy in chat pointing out that that side of East Meridia is in logic with all of the items we found. I believe we'd have to have them though.
Yeah, I think Kupo turned those high jump boots off at like the 4 or 5 minute mark, so I don't think he's paying too much attention to the tracker. I think he's focused in on the run.
All right, we've got Dang coming over here to the X-ray location. Does not have the grapple beam, so this is a little more difficult to do. Also doesn't have the morph ball bombs. And didn't turn off screw attack, but I think this jump, yes, that jump right there is doable with speed and high jump.
Dang, gonna find the E-tank here and say no thank you. Kupo now on the Bubble Mountain side, finding those
Kupo
E-tanks.
about to say no thank you to another E-tank as well. We're basically done with tanks at this point, unless we face check them.
All right, one more E-tank to look at and say no to for Kupo, and then we'll see what his next decision is.
So right now in logic, we have the rest of Wreck Ship, the upper 2 items, the gravity location and the reserve location. We also do have East Meridia due to the ice beam at Croc.
Yeah, we have Ice Beam in the seed along with High Jump and Grapple, so Meridia is in logic. Kupo might be able to do it.
Mama Turtle, I don't think we've seen West Meridia, DJ. I don't recall any West Meridia or any Lower Norfair portals yet.
We just saw the top one. We haven't seen Crab Hole or Main Street.
Oh, Kupo saw one in Red Tower. Okay, I would believe that, and I just missed it. I must have been looking at Dang's screen.
We saw both. Oh, okay. I missed one then. I only remember redfish.
See, my favorite part about this is, and there's one right there. There's Crab Hole at the top of Red Tower. That's why we're thankful for our trackers, the MVPs of the tournament, and Jestro in particular, awesome with all of the map knowledge as well as item knowledge for us to keep us on point with what we're saying.
Yeah, I wonder if Dang wants to revisit Croc, and now Kupo seeing the good East Meridia. If Kupo wants to try Croc out, see if he missed something down there. Because Major Minor, there are two items. It's not a Chozo seed where Croc's a super long check. Still longer than most, but you have better odds of finding something helpful, like we did this seed.
Yeah, there are two majors there. We know about it, and we're starting to run out of options. Though neither runner went to the back of Wreck Ship, which most likely will be a decent portal, probably a Lorne Warfare portal, and that might put, based on all of the other portals, that might put Torian at the other side of Lorne Warfare. So all the way through ship, all the way through Lorne Warfare. I don't know. I'm not using a Mac tracker. I'm just using my brain, and so I'm probably wrong again.
Well, it's possible that the back of Wreck Ship could be Torian, and that's a very long check to make. But we can hit up a save room and then go do it.
Yep, and we have Dang in the wreck ship now, so we'll see after Dang gets down here to the boss, finds Kraid, and dispatches Kraid if we get a full ship check out of Dang.
Yeah, I was guessing Dang probably wouldn't do a full ship check because of the death and feeling behind.
Yeah, and
But
we see
possibly,
Kupo
because we are running
also.
out of places. Koopa's back to the ship
Yeah,
to maybe do that.
well,
'Cause
Kupo did leave the E-Tank
three
item
majors.
and the two top items here.
Yeah, so three majors. It might be something big, or it could be X-ray, Spazer, and Spring Ball, and then that means go to Meridia without your suit.
Dang, face checking an E-Tank, but now has enough energy to do stand-up should Plasma come about and charge.
Yeah, charge has been evasive like it normally is when I watch a seed.
Well, we have Kupo up in the attic, so Kupo is definitely gonna go bowling, I believe. And we're gonna see what Dang's gonna do next after checking this right side item.
Was this one another tank or a reserve tank?
I believe it's another E-Tank. In this seed so far, if I just guessed that it was an E-Tank, I've got like a 90% chance of being right.
Yeah, and the commentator math isn't that far off either. So it makes it a little bit easier for us.
I do like Dang picking up all the miners along the way, the missiles and the supers. Without charge, we do still need a bunch of ammo to be able to beat Mother Brain.
Yeah, very smart to be picking up just what's on the way.
And it looks like Dang's heading to the top of ship as well.
We're going to have a bowling tournament. Who gets the 300 first? Maybe there should be a race where you have to do bowling 3 times in order to win.
Oh, Salty, are you just trying to make people say no, Salty, no?
I don't think it's been done before, so why not try it?
Question from chat, what's up with the freezes?
We can call it turkey percent.
Turkey percent.
Sweet.
The charge beam, that's actually not a bad find. Kupo must have peaked the reserve item based on what's going on here and seen probably an energy tank or a reserve tank. Can't imagine Kupo would have turned down just about anything else there. Maybe
Yeah.
Spacer?
That was a nice find. So now we're gonna check Wreck Ship E and the portal. Kupo saving just in case it's
Double
no
junk?
good. Yeah, double junk.
Well, it could be another E-tank or another item we don't want to keep at the Wreck Ship E-tank or don't need to keep, and then the portal might be Torian, in which case this save would be absolutely worth it.
Yeah. And at this point, Spazer would be much better find than another E-tank. Because we still need beam damage, and now Kupo has charge, so that can only help. Oh man, Spiky Room of Death is earning its
Kupo's
name today.
showing us why it's the Spiky Room of Death, and Dang did not peek the item, so just gonna go up here and spark it. And gonna get a pack of supers down here underneath, which is not insignificant.
No, that's a nice payoff for coming back here. Oh my
And
goodness,
it's
it's
a
another
shiny
tank.
reserve. Kupo thought about picking it up just because it was shiny and said, "Oh no."
I think we found 3 reserves and 12 regular tanks, and it is Spazer.
It was Spazer back here. That is a useful item. I'm surprised.
So Dang will have the beam damage lead after grab and charge. Well, actually right now, but can't even use that damage without charge, I don't think, so.
Yeah, but about to get that charge right here.
Yeah, maybe Koopa just wanted to be able to use X factors without going in and turning a beam off. I don't know, but it would still make for a shorter charge fight on many bosses.
Also, if you go in and turn that beam off, you might see those high jump boots and turn them back on.
That too. So yeah, Koopa just found that third silvery thingy, and now we're gonna check our portal over here.
And we've got Dang back into Green Bryn.
Okay, what is it? What is it, Koopa?
From the Lore Norfair. And we are going in.
Gonna go for it. Heck yeah. High jump is back on. I never saw when Koopa did that, but
Yeah, it must have
beautiful
been
lava
during one
dive.
of the freezes because, yeah, otherwise I was like, wait, that you can't, that's not, what?
That's not the setup for no high jump, so he definitely remembered and turned it back on during one of those stream freezes, or I just missed it. But beautiful lava dive by Koopa there.
Absolutely. Textbook.
Alright, Dang back in the Mushroom Kingdom has another decision to make. Let's see what Dang wants to do here.
Dang might be going back here to pick up Grapple and possibly the Ice Beam, thinking East Meridia is the answer.
That's a good call. And I like the decision too, because Dang has been all over the place and hasn't found gravity, so is probably ready to head that route.
I'm a little surprised. Oh, there
Ooh.
it is. The magic pancakes.
As I say it.
Held at the screw attack location by GT. That's a spicy.
That's a big one right there. Great pickup for Kupo. And also, forgot to mention it, Kupo had a beautiful triple G to enter this room. Didn't take long at all.
Yeah, the gravity at screw attack is a very good thing for Kupo, though Dang might just be resigned to I'm doing it suitless because heading right back to Croc for that ice beam. Kupo coming in and fighting GT, an interesting decision.
Yeah, that's definitely a thought. I mean, maybe Kupo doesn't like his options to get out of screw attack room and is going. No, wait, that's not even possible. You can't go backwards. I haven't been down the GT in so long, my mind's going crazy on me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I believe from that energy refill room, if you have speed booster and high jump, you can power bomb out those top blocks, and you have enough jump height to be able to get out. As Dang has reclaimed both the grapple beam and the ice beam.
And yeah, chat was saying didn't know GT could dodge. GT dodges your regular missiles, but he can't dodge your supers. He'll catch the first one and throw it back at you, and then
Yeah.
he'll
While
catch
he's
one
holding that
every four
super, he
missiles.
won't.
You can hit
Yeah,
him.
well, he won't also grab the other one. I think he's killing GT just for the speed escape. I don't like not checking the minor item up here for supers just because you've already committed to the entire fight, but that's okay. You gotta go fast.
Yeah, I would at least give it a check. Kupo has lots of power bombs, but I've never beaten Kupo in a race, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt, if you will.
Well, you should take everything that the pigeon up here says with salt because he is salty.
Needed some kind
Womp
of
womp.
flavor.
That's fair. And he has screw attack. I didn't even think about that. You don't even have to do the power bomb thing. You can just use screw attack.
And using this room to farm back up some supers. Probably arguably the best or second best super refarm in the game. With Kraid Jr. being...
Second best. Mini Kraid is the best.
It is a little faster. Yeah, you get 5 from Mini Kraid. 4 at
5
first.
or 6? Oh, it's 4
It's
plus
4
1.
at first, and then he blows up, and then you get 1 more.
And we have the... Oh boy, so... Dang did a little bit of magic over here in East Meridia and has found the good entrance to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, please stay alive, Kupo.
Yeah, Kupo needs to be careful here. That is not great energy at all.
But yeah, Diggy Dang found the awesome entrance to LN. So that is good news. That'll definitely save him some time.
Now the question is, will Dang do reverse acid dive and go check the GT location?
I hope so, for Dang's sake, for the gravity suit. But I don't know. That's kind of a crummy check. Although with his energy, he'll be fine. I just hope he does it to grab the gravity.
Yeah, I figured with getting the grapple beam and the ice beam that Dang was going to make a beeline for the good entrance to East Meridia and just go suitless that.
That's what I thought too, especially after you said it the first time. I was like, yeah, it's actually probably a good idea. Dang,
well, it's an idea. I don't know how good my ideas are. Like I've said numerous times, I'm not in these tournaments, and the racers generally make much better decisions than I do.
Well, Super Metroid decisions, but what about life decisions?
Oh, I'm also terrible at life decisions. We shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
But we can talk about how the runners are going to be high-fiving shortly, whether it be in the Ridley farm room or in Ridley's office.
Yep, that will be happening. We'll be getting a ka-chow. Although that's more Lightning McQueenish, but that's a fun movie, so ka-chow it is.
Ka-chow! And we have
Hey,
Dragon down here.
so
So,
Dragon and Ridley swap, and so does Kraid and Phantoon.
well,
I'm guessing. We don't know the
we
Ridley
could
boss
still
yet.
have surprise. But the interesting thing here is Dang is going to have to do a grapple escape, which I believe Dang is perfectly capable of doing. And we're going to have, instead of having crispy fried shrimp, I think because we're down here in Lore and Orfair, this is actually just boiled shrimp.
Yeah, I think that since we got here at the 48-minute mark, Dragon should just already be on the floor with 1 hit point, almost dead from it being so hot down here. Just one regular missile, and then you win the fight. Hey,
And a sort of vanilla space jump.
that's gonna be better for Kupo to get out of the room, but very nice find.
Yeah, we're not turning down space jump.
Turn down for
That's
what? Sorry,
um,
that's a song reference.
it's okay. I was just going to say that it's a good find for Dang as well if Dang chooses to do some suitless Meridia action because it makes Coliseum much easier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And great escape by Dang. That was second try, I believe. And now
Absolutely.
with space and screw attack, getting out of LN is going to be a lot nicer. Hasn't used the second jump yet, though. But will. Yeah, early on, I thought that death was pretty tragic, but Dang has clawed right back into this thing, and we have a real tight one on our hands.
Absolutely. Right now the biggest difference being Kupo's got the gravity suit, whereas Dang does not, and it's a not unrealistic possibility that Dang is not going to get it. And double negatives don't work in English, so don't do that, people. Or
Yeah,
Zebedites.
that's not a good idea. That was a triple
Exactly.
negative, so I think that works out mathematically to just be a regular bad idea. Yeah, Dang just heading right out, so I don't think we're gonna be
Yeah,
getting gravity focused. I don't blame him either.
yeah, the energy not very good for doing a reverse acid dive.
Yeah, exactly. That's another reason. But even
And we'll
if
get to see what's
Dang,
down here at Firefleas. I'm sure Dang checked it on the way in. And it's Spring Ball. So
oh,
that
that would
is
have
the
been big
full
for Dang.
suitless kit. We don't know if Dang picked that up or not. Dang was frozen through that
Oh,
area. But I'm
that's
sure
too
we'll
bad.
find out.
With high jump, don't need spring ball for this room.
I think we're going to Mama Turtle.
Best she could have is plasma, but in Dang's mind, it could be gravity. So this is a good check.
Exactly.
But not yet. We're gonna go check a different portal first. Add question marks to the tracker. That'd be
No
kind of
thank
funny.
you.
That would be more confusing, I think, but
Yeah,
I'd
and
still get
here's
a kick out of it.
Torian at Main Street as was predicted and foretold by the people in chat who are way more knowledgeable about the current map than I am.
Dang, picking a nice spot to save to check that if it didn't work out. Let's see if Dang goes back to check Crab Hole or if we go to Mama T. Kupo, on the other hand, is leaving this side of Meridia because Kupo knows... Actually, Dang has seen this portal too. So I think they're both leaving to get to the East Meridia portal. The good one that they both know about. Oh, this is such a pain jump. There we go. Yeah, don't let that fish mess with your day, Dang.
All right, and Dang is out of there. Moving on. We see Kupo did hit up the Sloter's refill station. Low energy makes sense. I expect Dang might do the exact same play.
Yep, double Sloters. It was a high five in the middle of it, too. So, shout outs to Sloters. Hope she's having a good day.
All right, and now we get to see where is Dang gonna go.
East Meridia, yo.
I think so. The good side of East Meridia.
Oh, you
So-
rhymed again. I couldn't keep up with you.
So we got suitless versus suited action, and the worst case scenario is, I don't know. Is there a worst case scenario?
I don't have a comeback for you right now. I'll get back to you on that.
Also, Dang using the ice beam to climb Red Tower with the intended strats, and pausing for a second. Uh-oh.
Oh, that might not be good.
Yeah, Kupo in the meantime, jetting on, as it were, firing on all cylinders, heading towards East Meridia. So, question from chat, wait, what happened? That's something that we don't know, chat, but Dang did mention in the race room that they might just freeze at some point and not come back. So, we're not sure. We're hoping that's not going on.
I guess this would be the worst case scenario, Adam.
It would be, actually.
Yeah, timer's still running,
Yeah.
so maybe Dang had an emergency or maybe really had to go to the bathroom. I don't know. Unfortunately, we're not gonna know, but hopefully he is okay. Hopefully Dang as well, and is just taking care of something important.
Absolutely. Kupo, in the meantime, has dispatched Bot Woon. I believe sees an E-Tank at the Bot Woon E-Tank and says, no thank you. Running right on, gonna go for a halfie.
How about a full halfie? Oh, just
How
lost
about
pursuit there.
we just...
a no halfie.
That's okay. This room is not that bad if you can keep that speed with the space jump.
Ooh, wow. 2 nice Metroid drops there.
I'm actually surprised Kupo didn't stop at that farm location, with this being a very likely Ridley. But,
That's a little surprising too, but Kupo does have the ability to do 21 X factors, so the damage output on Ridley, there's enough. I'm hoping for surprise. I want to see another one of the 3 bosses we already saw.
and we get...
Rodney.
Riddles.
So Riddles with McGee the Third, reporting for duty.
The Run Killer. And now we have one
The Run
runner...
Freezer.
One runner standing, the other runner in the freezer. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're just doing some power bombs. It's okay, chat.
Yeah, just some things and stuff happened. We'll figure it out. While Ridley eats a whole bunch of power bombs. And this is a faster, safer method than X factoring. A little less damage, but still effective.
completely agree, 7-8 time. That is definitely the wrong go mode. In the meantime, Kupo, in the power bomb rhythm, making sure to do as much damage to Sir Riddlesworth as he can. We do see the color change, so Riddlesworth is down to half energy.
So yeah, about 9,000 hit points left. We can take care of 6,600 of it with the supers. And the rest with the missiles. We don't even have to do any charges. As long as we don't miss.
Yep, I would have switched to supers in this pogo, but quite frankly, Kupo is doing an awesome job just peppering in all those missiles. A couple more supers in. Ridley on the ropes. I can't imagine Sir Riddlesworth is alive anymore.
Yeah, I think that does it.
Yes, quote of the game, "Rah!" from Sir Riddlesworth.
Hey, one of those
Hey,
things.
look, an E-tank.
Kupo's like, no, it's okay. I said no thank you to the last 6 I found. I'm not going to just decide to pick this one up now. But that does it with the G4 bosses at just about the hour mark on a seed that was definitely not a jet seed. So this is a pretty decent time.
This is a great time for how this seed has been.
And I'm not sure if Kupo found Torian yet. I would imagine so, but...
If Kupo has not found Torian, I think Kupo might have portal knowledge and know that Torian has to be Main Street. And Dang, I don't think went to back of wreck ship, so still had a couple of options for Torian.
Yeah, but Dang actually found Torian right before. Yes. But yeah.
Yeah, that was just checking to see if it was going to be a back of wreck ship or not, I believe, because Dang didn't go to back of wreck ship, so still had a couple of options. Either way, we have Kupo making his way towards Torian. And a little bit of chatter in the race room, and I do have to unfortunately tell everyone that Dang has forfeit from the race. There's still a little talking going on there. In the meantime, Kupo on the way to Torian.
Yep, Kupo entering Torian portal 102.27.
We do have area randomization, so upon descending the elevator into Torian, Kupo will receive all ammo, all energy, full refill.
Ka-ching! There they are. All 100 ammos right back to Kupo. That's one of the great things about area rando. You don't have to go find your ship or...
Exactly. Otherwise, you could have to crisscross the map just to get a ship refill, and that's no fun.
No, that's when we'd see just the charge beam fights on Mother Brain. But Koopa would have to go find some power bombs somewhere without that ice pickup.
Exactly, and we are power bombing out the Metroids into Metroid Room 2.
Koopa doing the strategy where we just group them all together. Also, this is nice to take damage right before the baby, so we don't have to wait for the baby to drain all of our health, because we let the Metroids do some of that work. Move it along a little faster.
And into Metroid Room 4.
So no need for a baby skip. We're just gonna...
Well, we still might do baby skip just for the time
fun.
save, but we are definitely going to be refilling afterwards.
And freeze. Okay, green light. It didn't work. I was hoping we could
that was
play
a very good try, Salty. Red light, green light. Classic game.
But yeah, as Kupo skips or doesn't skip the baby.
Does not skip. Does remember to base right.
I'm gonna do that awesome exclamation point R thing in chat, so our bot can give you the runners Twitch stuff so you can follow them. It's totally free. You can also turn off notifications so you don't have to get extra notifications, and you can go back and watch their VODs and watch and learn cool Metroid stuff.
Absolutely. Please follow our runners. They are putting on a great show for us, and Kupo will be finishing out this race. Not sure what'll be happening after that, but I'm sure we will let y'all know as soon as we know.
Might have to get a reschedule for race 2 and the possible 3. I don't think we can have a triple header tonight due to personal reasons that none of us actually know at the moment.
We will just call it IRL'd because IRL wins.
Yeah, real life happens.
And Kupo not going for the speed Zeb skip, no ice beam, so we're just going to do the Zebs the old-fashioned way.
4 good old supers. So you're gonna have a little bit longer of a Mother Brain fight, but that's okay. At least it's not 900 shots. That would be a very long Mother Brain.
Yes, it will be a very long fight, but one that I believe Kubo is capable of doing. We get to watch it live right here on SpeedGaming 3.
This will be a 120 shot fight, so way better than 900. Yeah, unless we go red light.
Green light. Glad that didn't work.
I'm glad it didn't work either. The green light didn't work, so I think I was safe.
I don't think it'll quite be 120 shots. That's 120 shots with no ammo, but we have 16 super missiles on tap, so that will cut that fight down quite a bit. Looks like Kupo's going to go with the strategy of holding onto those super missiles until we see catch-up.
Oh yeah, it'd be 120 if Kupo had 0 ammo. But with those 16 supers, that will get rid of the catch-up stage a lot faster.
Yeah, it's 88 shots, by the way, for anyone who does not want to math.
Good thing it's not 88 that fell on its side, because that would be double infinity shots, and we'd be here till the end of time.
I'm not sure I'll last that long on commentary, but I could try.
I wouldn't. I'd run out of water. We'd be done in less than 3 days. Can't go that long dehydrated. Hopefully Kupo has a camelback backpack or something, so he can drink while he fights.
Wise words there, Salty. So remember, chat, stay hydrated.
Helps with many things. Helps alleviate headaches, helps. Well, I don't know if I should say the other one. Probably not. Helps with a lot of things. It's healthy.
Just drink your water. It's good for you. And kupppo continuing to pepper in these charge wave shots. That Spazer would have been making a difference, though it would have been the bad math beam, and I wouldn't have been able to tell you how many shots it was going to take.
That's fair. Okay, well, Adam said drink water, and his name isn't Salty, so maybe you can take his advice.
Yeah, don't drink salty water. That's very bad for you.
If you have like a tooth that's bad.
Oh no!
Oh,
no. This is bad.
Right at the end.
Very bad news bears.
This is what happens when you don't drink your water, folks.
That was about to hurt. How bad is this time lost for kupppo?
I don't remember the last save. Lower Norfair. I think this is the way out of Ridley. Maybe? Nope, the way in.
So it's the way in. Wait. We haven't killed Ridley with all this energy? I'd swear we've killed Ridley at this point. No?
This is Dragon. Dragon's
This is
down
Dragon.
here. So that means it wasn't really the very last boss, so we got 2 bosses to go again. I believe.
And this right here, folks, is why Jestro makes all the money on stream, because keeping track of what a runner has at this point, very, very difficult after a bad death or a reset.
Yeah, so Dang has retaken the lead. We'll see how long it takes for kupppo to catch back up. Oh, that's rough. Mother Brain, man.
And
the
honestly,
longer you fight, the more crazy patterns she can start throwing at you.
Also, this is why, even though you might feel very far behind in a race, you should always keep playing, because even the best runners can have bad luck when it comes to Mother Brain. Mother Brain is not a free fight.
Yeah, not at all. Especially the lower your damage, the more different patterns she can show.
Yep. Question from the Void. Oh wow, what happened here? Kupppo took a death on MB2. And Dang, we believe, has some IRL stuff that has gotten in the way. IRL being shorthand for in real life, in case you happen to be terrible with acronyms like I am.
All right, so at least we can quick kill Dragon with the grapple beam.
Take 2 of Dragon coming right up from kupppo.
Well, I'm on the internet and I still don't know what KEKW means. People say that and I still have no clue what that means. Do you have any idea, Adam?
It means Kek W. I don't know what it actually means, but eh.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to look it up if I want to know, because it's a long story. I don't think I care that much. I haven't known it this long and nothing changed. So.
Oof.
Is there like a short version of the story?
There might be. I'm not sure.
Korean LOL. Oh, okay. Well, that's short and simple. Thank you. Unless you're trolling me, but you know what? That's also funny if you are. So I'll just pretend that you're right, and I'll trust you for now.
What? bad advice, bad information on the internet, that never happens. Dragon down for kupppo, kupppo continuing, and did get a little bit more information from Dang in the race time. Omega IRL'd, going to be off, doesn't mind forfeiting the last couple of races. So this is it for this series, folks. Whether or not kupppo and Dang will reschedule Game 2, Game 3, that I don't know. That's a discussion for them and the admins of the tournament.
Well, that's too bad. I hope the real life stuff is not bad news or something super serious. I hope everything is well with Dang, and best wishes go out to you.
Absolutely. Double ditto, same from me, because quite frankly, bad things in real life do happen, and we don't like it when it happens to anybody.
Alright, kupppo likes spring ball enough to come back and grab it.
And going to be continuing on back to East Meridia, back to our friend Riddles McGee.
Let's see if kupppo can save more supers this time for an easier Ridley than he had to deal with last time. He had to do a lot of power bombing to take that Pelican down.
Absolutely. I expect we will see at least a farm up before another Pelican fight.
And hopefully a save, just in case, because Mother Brain can be all kinds of rude, as we've seen. It's happened to everybody,
right.
honestly.
I think I can apply something that I was told about Crystal Flashes here. No. There are two types of people. People who have died to Mother Brain and people who don't play Super Metroid. Just the X-ray scope at Mama Turtle, so not nice. And a pack of missiles in the wall.
Well, kupppo does have a couple more missiles than last time, I think. Or will, if he continues to pick up what he had. And that should make for a shorter Mother Brain fight.
Ice or Plasma would be great. Correct. Ice is at Crocomire, so I don't think we'll see kupppo going back for that. We do not know where Plasma is.
Yeah, Plasma could be at Plasma. It could be at Shack Tool.
I think that's it.
I don't think it's in Norfair anywhere, because that was all E-Tanks.
No, I think Plasma and Shack Tool are the only two majors we didn't see.
Well, maybe kupppo might decide to check Plasma Room with Screw Attack on the way out of the Ridley fight, or the way in. No, wait, shifted has to be way out. Just to make the Mother Brain fight go faster.
Spread laser question mark. The Spazer item was at Wreck Ship Reserve. kupppo skipped it.
Yeah, Wreck Ship Reserve takes a little extra time to go grab, and kupppo didn't even want to bother checking it. Because at the time, the race was really tight.
let me rephrase that. I forgot about the sand pit down here too.
Oh yeah, and the great thing about area rando is this loops back on itself. You don't have to go all the way around Meridia again just to come back. It's a much faster check in area rando. So I love that addition. There it is.
And there's Plasma. That's a very nice find.
So that just made the Mother Brain fight, I think, 24 shots instead of 120. And then there's also ammo, so Kupo survived 100 shots almost before the catch-up snipe happened. So now with only 24 shots, Kupo has a much more comfortable fight on his hands.
Absolutely. So
And
we'll still
Batwoon's
have...
going down too.
Yeah, Botwoon. If we'd had Plasma first, we might have picked up X-Ray, just the X-Ray microwave Botwoon.
Yeah, good point. This will still be pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Just gotta make sure you got the Plasma all charged up and just, you know, I think 4 or 5 shots, depending on double hits. Actually,
You know,
he's 3,000,
Ridley's...
so it's like 3 shots, but if you get double hits on the first 2. Or maybe it's just 2 shots. I don't know. Math is tough.
Yes, it can. Double hits would be 3,000. So 4 or 2 or 3 if you miss one double hit. Dang had some in real life stuff going on and had to step away. So unfortunate, but we wish him all well and hopefully things are okay.
Absolutely. Completely echoing what Salty has said.
Now this time, instead of 11 supers, Kupo has 36 and a gigantic plasma beam upgrade, so Ridley is going to sit down pretty quickly. Sports ball scores. The Jets beat the Commanders in week 1 of preseason. The Buccaneers beat the Bengals. I think it was 20-17 for the Jets game and 17-14 for the Bucs or something like that. And that's all the sports ball I watched this week. So that's all I got.
Yeah, and no, we will not be putting up any potential copyrighted streaming things, though we don't do that here. And Riddles McGee down very, very quickly for Kupo.
Oh, the USA men's and women's team both won against France for the gold medals.
Yeah, and the Space Pelican lost spectacularly. The first time it was really close. The second time it was no contest.
Yeah, Kupo got his revengeing on Ridley, even though Ridley didn't even win the first time. But Kupo is showing Ridley who's boss. Actually, I didn't see Aaron Rodgers play at all in week 1 of preseason. Unless he changed his number. Or I wasn't paying that close of attention. I just saw the final score. And their helmets. They're back to the 80s and early 90s helmets the Jets have. Those were the coolest helmets they had, I think.
And now Kupo picking up every E-tank in the path just because, and who can blame him?
Yeah, Kupo knows at this point all he needs to do is finish. And
Yeah.
so why not give yourself a little extra padding there? The time no longer is an issue. It's just about
Yep.
getting Mother Brain to not be such a jerk.
It's all about, destroying Mother Brain, getting back to the ship, and making a planet explode. The real question is, and this is an important question, chat, will we see an animal save?
I think that's about a coin flip. I think Kupo would have saved them had he won the first time against Mother Brain. At this point, maybe he just wants to finish.
Yeah, definitely, definitely just wants to just be done with this seed. Most likely will take that safety save before Mother Brain, just be absolutely sure.
Oh, and we got another Freezer Rooney. But that's what the gravity suit looked like in 1994. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you get the head-on view, just like on the elevators.
Elevator, Samus music. Do 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 do.
I imagine elevator Samus music to kind of sound like Kraid's Lair and Nestroid.
That's a good comparison. I like that. So as we see here, it's all blue and purpley on the left, and on the right, it's all red, like, and orange with some more purple. Hey, there's G4.
All right, Kupo's back. Hooray! We are going back into Torian.
It's funny it
Again.
unfroze on the same pose. Sam is still staring at us.
Yep, that's... Well, I think we can thank Jestro for that with the elevators applied directly to forehead, and bam, there you go.
Bam, just like that one TV cooking chef guy. I forget his name. He always went bam.
That was the guy on Futurama, right?
No, he's a real life guy.
Yeah, Emerald Lagasse is the guy you're talking about. But I was thinking of Elzar, because everybody loves Elzar. We're doing power bombs again, no ice beam. Grouping up the Metroids, power bombing away.
So they can go splody. Oh yeah, Gordon Ramen. That's another good chef. I don't think you have to swear at your pasta as much as he does while you cook it. I think it'll taste the same if you don't talk to it at all. But, we all have our own styles.
All right, we are heading back into round 2 with feeding the baby. Maybe we'll see the skip this time.
I actually saw a Gordon Ramsay tattoo where his body was a T-Rex and his head was his head. And then there was a caption above it that said, "It's roar!" And it was pretty funny looking. I would share the picture, but I don't know how to in Twitch chat.
That's actually somewhat epic to hear about. Kupo, through feeding the baby, gonna take a refill here and head on down to Mother Brain. There's still 2 questions left. Will we see that pre-save, which I anticipate we will? Will we see the animal saved? I don't think we will.
I just really want to see Mother Brain defeated. That's what I want to see. Bring on the revengeing.
This will be the revengeing.
And save, please. Thank you, sir.
There it is. ladies and gentlemen, the save we've been waiting for. On your screen now.
So any more crazy mother brain shenanigans, and it's still okay.
It'll be a much faster return to fighting Mother Brain.
But now, since we did save, let's prove that we don't need it and just take that oversized whatever that creature is out. I have no idea what Mother Brain actually is. Some alien, obviously, but
it's Mother Brain is a giant brain. You're welcome, Salty.
oh, thanks. In this version, though, this brain has arms and legs.
Actually, look closely, you'll see it's just like a cyborg body.
Oh yeah, Mother Brain wasn't really crazy, but just
maybe not.
Caught kupppo with that catch-up snipe at the very end of a long fight.
A T-Rex with a brain. There you go. Instead of the giant head. All right.
Mother Brain does have shorter arms comparatively, so that's a good one.
Honestly, I wasn't sure chat was going to be able to pull out the T-Rex Gordon Ramsay tattoo and link it back to Super Metroid, but we have amazing people in chat, and that's all it takes.
It's raw, yeah, just like that 7-8 times. I think there was a couple extra W's in the middle, but that's what it was for the caption. And it was Gordon Ramsay's head on top of a T-Rex body.
All right, we have defeated Mother Brain 2, and we'll be moving on to Mother Brain 3. 36 shots of the Hyper Beam will be all it takes to reduce Mother Brain to a pile of... Uh-oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off if that was funny. You just got the uh-oh, and I'm sure it'll come back. There we go, green light.
Okay, and now we will continue. No, I just stopped because you said red light, Salty.
Oh, my bad. Green light.
All right, and so we will still have a Mother Brain 3 fight, and we shall see if Kupppo is up to an interview about this seed after this game, given what we know. Time stopped. The timer. It is the timer. We don't argue with timers when they go crazy. We just let them be. For anyone who wonders, the official time is actually kept in the race time room. So that's where the official times come from. The timers on screen are merely for us to have the runners synchronized, and so that we have a relative idea of how long they've been racing.
Oh, yeah. We can go ahead and, I mean, you already have finished, so we can send the invite.
And we've got the green light from an admin to do it. That's what I always wait for.
That's smart. Green light. We got the green light from Tracy. That's an important green light.
Yep. And there should be an invite now, I think. So go ahead and join us if you can, Kupppo. We're up here waiting as we watch excitedly to see if the animals will be saved or not.
Oh no, the planet's gonna blow up. This is scary. You only have a little bit of time to get out. And welcome, Kupppo.
Yep, we're joined by our race winner, Kupppo. GG's, Kupppo.
Winner is not the word I would use to describe that, but thank you.
That's fair. So tell us about the seed.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really watching a lot of Dang's stuff earlier, and I thought this was going to be, it's like a really close matchup. I think he's definitely a little bit better than me. I was just waiting, hoping it would be the kind of seed that I could, maybe like pull something out or just make like a little bit of like a better gamble. Yeah, and I'm guessing he didn't get gravity because I don't see it on there. I have never done the GT fight outside of the first time I played the game, like casually. So yeah, it was a lot of shambles all around for me. But I guess I won. I don't know. We'll see.
You're definitely the first finisher on stream.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what's going on with thing. We might reschedule. We'll see what's going on a bit later.
That seems reasonable. That is certainly, I believe, an option for you and Dang, up to, of course, admin approval. But I'm pretty sure the admins will
Yeah,
be
we'll
accommodating.
figure something out. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, what I haven't like watched it back, but like, were we pretty close most of the time? I'm guessing. Yeah.
You'd made a couple of skips that Dang did not. Dang went down and did Croc, went all the way to grapple at one point. Actually took a death about 12 minutes in.
Oh, okay. Where was Ice?
Crocomire, right behind Croc.
Yeah.
Grapple was just another E-tank, and I think this seed we saw...
No. Grapple was morph ball bombs.
Oh, it was Morph Ball. E-tank was just everywhere. I keep mixing up with that. We saw almost every E-tank in the game this time.
Yeah, and I still died to Mother Brain.
Well, you didn't pick up every single one.
Yeah, to be fair, you
picked
skipped
up a
most
lot.
of them in Upper Norfair. I think Upper Norfair was all E-tanks.
Yeah, 5 of them.
Yeah, after a while, it was just like I'm gonna be fine. But then, yeah, I'm like really not. I'm not as up to point as I thought I was on like a low damage, and I would have been fine if I would have actually not like had to drain my reserves. I was like so stupid. That was just like a complete shambles, like just idiocy. Yeah, like when that happened, I was like, I feel terrible. But then also I saw like Dang had to forfeit, so like I felt really bad about that as well. So yeah, I mean, not kind of the outcome I was like hoping for, but we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. We'll just have to wait until Dang is not MIA, and then I'm sure you, Dang, and the admins will figure out what's going to happen from here.
Yeah. No, it was really cool. Really cool seed though. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it back and see what the routing was like.
Yeah, we were having a good time watching it. At the end, it looked like it was going to be Gravity Suit Meridia versus Suitless Meridia. But of course, we didn't get to see that because that was right where Dang cut out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shucks. Well, yeah. Thanks for calming us, and thanks Gestra for doing tracking. Really appreciate it. And thanks to all the admins for helping organize, and thanks Dang. Hope everything's going good.
Yeah, we all hope everything's okay for Dang for sure. All right, so once again, we'll put links in the chat. Please, if you're not already following the runners, follow the runners. If you didn't put in a GG for kupppo, you should definitely put in a GG or at least a G, because finishing the seed after such a thing, I know for myself personally, that's the point where I would have needed a new controller. I don't know why, it's anger issues.
I've had those days too.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap it up here. So on behalf of Dang and kupppo, myself, JXB Adam, Salty Pigeon, we'd like to say thank you to Jestro, our MVP, for tracking this race. Trackers MVPs get us restreamed, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you to SpeedGaming, the SpeedGaming family of channels, for allowing us to restream on your channels. Again, without a place to restream, we just don't get restreamed. And finally, thank you to Salty for coming up here in the booth and helping me show that I have no actual knowledge of Super Metroid. It's always greatly appreciated and very good times all around. And with that, I will say thank you, chat. One more thing that I need to do is go look up the remaining games for today, so please bear with me while I do that.
And while Adam is doing that, I would like to say thank you to the Dash devs, Kupppo being one of them. So Kupppo, Kip, Mass Hysteria, Derp, Cassidy, and Papa Schmo. Thank you for putting this randomizer together. It has literally given me a couple 100 hours of entertainment and fun with all the practice seeds and with watching all of y'all play. And the 3 of our Dash devs are admins for this tournament. The other 2 admins that we have, great folks in MM2 and Tracy M. Everyone's put in a lot of time and effort and work to make this happen. So thank you all very much.
All right, and with that, I will let you know that the remaining games for tonight are Glove versus Freddy Nick at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Time on SpeedGaming 2. It is a back-to-back-to-back potential triple header. Please join us there. And we also have plenty of Super Metroid action lined up for tomorrow. And by plenty, I mean it looks like we have MM2 versus Zeb starting at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll have to check the SpeedGaming schedule to find out what channel that will be on. And with that, I will say thank you all for joining us for this game, and we will see you all next minute.